Thank you, Senator Heller.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll get off my $10 a gallon push. Talk about another issue that's important for Nevada and something that you've already touched on, Mr. Secretary, a little bit. That is the listing of the sage grouse. I know Senator Lee brought that up a little bit. I have a letter here that you responded to a request for some information. And first of all, I want to tell you thank you. I'm not used to the administration responding to requests for information, so to have this here means a lot. And in fact, a shared concern that we have for that listing was an important part of that. If the sage grouse were to be listed, I think it would have a devastating impact on the economic activities on public lands, including one of, I think, our shared priorities, and that's renewable energy. And I have many concerns with the land management controls proposed by BLM and the sage grouse, and for that reason, I'm putting together a sage grouse working group. You have an interim plan without the listing, an interim plan for, and it was, I believe, called an instructional memorandum, and that was to maintain and enhance sage grouse habitat, which I think is appropriate, an appropriate goal. Concern I have is that mitigation is not part of the restrictions. And so this is my question. I'm concerned that if the proposed actions in themselves would not be more restrictive, perhaps even more harmful than an actual listing. Can you respond to that?
Senator Heller, you are focused on a very important issue for all the western states, including Nevada. At least 11 western states where we know that there is sage grouse habitat. Director Abbey is moving forward with new resource management plans to deal with sage grouse, I think in 62 areas. But important to that effort, we are working very closely with the states, including your governor, Governor Sandoval,
correct,
Governor Hickenlooper from Colorado, Governor Meade, Governor Otter, and trying to move forward in a program where hopefully we'll be able to develop a western states habitat conservation program that will protect the species and at the same time allow development to go forward. And based on successes that we've had with other species in other parts of the country, I am very hopeful, and I do believe that we get it done.
Here's the concern. Here's the concern with this new memorandum that, as I just mentioned, was mitigation. If you have an application for a new mining site, without mitigation, do you think you could maintain or enhance sage grouse habitat? If you had an application for a solar farm, do you think you could produce and put up a solar farm without mitigation that would maintain and enhance the sage grouse habitat? Same thing with agriculture. Can you do the same thing with agriculture if you have some kind of an application to push agriculture? Can you do that without mitigation? That's the concern that I'm hearing from my constituents back home. They have no problems with moving forward and your goal, a healthy goal of maintaining the sage grouse. But the question is, can you meet those goals without some possibility or ability to mitigate mining issues, agricultural issues, and renewable energy issues?
Senator Heller, I think with respect to all of our permitting programs, including many in your state, both on mining and renewable energy and transmission and so many other things, mitigation is part of the package. And we have done a good job on that from my point of view in terms of requiring mitigation when you have impacts in the development of renewable energy or other projects. It would be better, frankly, if we did have a complete cohesive plan for sage grouse strategy across the 11 states than trying to do it project by project. And hopefully the effort that we have underway with the leadership of Director Abbey and Director Ash and the involvement of the governors of the states will get us to that point.
Okay. Thank you. You answered my question. Thank you.
Senator Murkowski.